Now to Capitol Hill, where Democrats promised to get things done when they took control back in early January. But now that the first 100 days of the 110th Congress are in the books, how much have they really accomplished? Democratic strategist and Fox News contributor Bob Beckel is with us today, and so too is syndicated radio host and Fox News political analyst Tammy Bruce. And good morning to both of you. Bob, I assume you're wearing those suspenders in honor of Larry King.
I am indeed. That's right, Bill. You got it.
All right. Listen, are you proud of the first 100 days? By my count, not a single piece of significant legislation has gone to the president's desk.
You know, the first part of that question was good. The second part set me off. Am I proud of it? Yeah, I'm proud of it. And let me tell you something. You know, bills normally take a couple of 100 to 300 days to get through here. And let's remember the infamous contract with America in 1994-95 that Newt Gingrich introduced. Not a single one of those became law within 120 days of the time they were introduced. So these are going to become law. They're working their way through the system.
I think that's fine. But when you say at the outset that things are going to get done and they don't, that's when people start to look into it and question.
No, Bill.
Hey,
Nancy Pelosi said they would pass it in the House. They did.
I got, but it appears that the leadership in the Senate and the leadership in the House have to get together and reconcile these bills in order for them to go in front of the president's desk. Tammy, how would you rate the first 100 days?
Well, I think it's typical. I don't think anybody got anything done. It's ended up being like a schoolyard fight. It's kindergarten all over again. There are Republicans in there as well who seem to not be able to make any bit of a difference. And even when the Republicans were in control of Congress, we couldn't even get John Bolton's nomination through. What they did do, of course, was take a lot of trips and meet with a lot of terrorists. So I don't know if that counts as accomplishing anything. But in the meantime, Bob's right. You know, you've got to also then deal with the Senate. But really, nothing's really changed. The letter after their names may be a little different. They also say, of course, though, that they've had many more hearings to complain about what the president's doing. So even if you don't like what the president's doing, at least he's doing something. And I think the truth of the matter is Americans want to see more than complaints about what other people are doing. They need to deliver. And the next 100 days and the next 100 days after that are going to be quite crucial. And I think the Democrats and Republicans have got a lot of work to do and have got a lot of trust to gain because
Listen,
they're certainly behind the curve.
We got some breaking news here. Bob, I want to squeeze your answer in on that. And I guess from a Democratic perspective, you know, can you win votes in 2008 simply by picking a fight with the president?
No, you can't. You got to get something done. Let me just say this. This town has become so polarized. When polarizing forces are at work here, it's very difficult to get anything through, and Tammy's right about that. This town has become so polarized that the idea of consensus, bipartisanship, or common ground is dead.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dead.
It's a ridiculous scenario.
Dead.
I mean, it is. It's like 5-year-olds fighting, and we've got to clean this house up next year. It's ridiculous.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Bob. We'll do it again, okay?
Pleasure.
Sorry that I'm short on time today, but there's some things happening in Virginia. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Bob.
And coming up.